Hi everybody. Today we won't be cooking, but we're going to be making some homemade laundry detergent. My mom had said several of her friends wanted to see how we make ours, and there's a lot of videos on YouTube, but this is how we do ours. It will last 6 months, 7 months. This is the third time I think we've made it, and it lasts a pretty long time, and with us giving samples and stuff to our family and friends for them to try. So we really like it. And real quick, we got most of this at Walmart, except I didn't get my crystals at Walmart. Dollar General had them on sale for $3.95, and that was cheaper than with me using a coupon. But the Purex crystals is totally optional. You don't have to add it. And what else? Oh, the cost. All of this together plus the crystals was plus tax $17.47, and you divide that by 6 months, and you're only spending under $3 for your laundry detergent. And when you use this, you're not going to open it up and see a lot of foam and soap, because that's just what commercial brands use, a lot of fillers just to make the soap. But it's worked. We're real satisfied with it, and you don't have to add the crystals. I just do to make, it smell better and stuff. And normally before I've made it with the Fells Naphtha soap, and I've used 3 bars, I've been wanting to try the Zote soap, and these bars are bigger than the Fells Naphtha, but I'm still going to be using 3. And but if you're using the Fells Naphtha, you will need 3 bars. Now today at Walmart, I discovered at my Walmart the Zote soap. They sell it in a box of flakes, already flaked up. A box of it equals 2 bars of the bar soap, but each bar is 97 cents, and the box that equaled 2 bars was $2.97. So my husband doesn't mind grating this up. So we'll go over what we need and how much. You're going to need some 20 Mule Team Borax, and this box is 4-pound box, and we paid $3.97 for it at Walmart. We found this in the laundry detergent, and sometimes this would be clumpy, so I would add this first to my large container and make sure I got all the clumps out of it, or lumps or whatever. And like I say, the Zote soap was 97 cents a bar, and I think that's how much the Fells Naphtha was, but I just wanted to try this. And we only may use 2 bars when we get it. Like I say, this is a bigger size bar than that other, but I've been wanting to try this. But I like to add extra soap, so we'll see when we get it grated up. Then you will need a 4-pound box of pure baking soda, and this cost us $2.24. And then we have a 3-pound box. Make sure it's the super washing soda. It should be about side by side, all of this in the laundry aisle, but this is super washing soda. Then before we have used the OxyClean, went in a 3-pound box of the OxyClean, but that can be kind of pricey. So the last time we made it, I just used this 1-pound box of the Purex 2 was $1.97 at Walmart, and it's just the Color Safe bleach that we add, and this also smells good, but I'm going to add 1 box of that. And then the crystals, I'll show them to you later. But you mix it all up, make sure it's well ventilated, because this stuff does dust up, and it you know, you're breathing it, I don't think it would hurt. I just don't like getting all that in my mouth. But typically, you'll just use 1 tablespoon in an average size load. But what we did, these drink mix containers already have a little scoop, and these measure out to be about 2 tablespoons, and that's what I use, because when I do laundry, it's always a super capacity full load. So I just add 1 scoop of this, which is 2 tablespoons, but typically you'll add 1 tablespoon. And when I'm doing whites, I always buy 2 boxes of this, and then I add a little bit more of that. Just, you don't have to, but I just do. So, and then I have a video where we make our own fabric softener. But we're going to get our soap grated up. We'll grate it on the grater, and we'll show you that step. And then I will put it in the food processor to chop it up more fine. But we're going to mix this up later on, and we'll show you and get everything together. So we'll be back. I went and grabbed my crystals, and Downy also has some. I haven't used those because those are kind of pricey. But this is a 28 ounce container, but we will only add about 2 or 3 cups to the whole mix. So this is optional. You do not have to add this, and I wouldn't be adding it, but I found it on sale, and you can use any scent that you want. So, but if you're making it for little kids and stuff, I would probably make 2 separate containers and leave this out. But the crystals, they do have some for babies too, that's formulated. So we'll be back to show you how we get it all mixed up. Alright, let's make our laundry detergent. First, take your soap. Like I say, I'm using the Zote soap. And just get a regular cheese grater and just start to grate it. So once I get all this grated, I'll be right back. As we get some of it grated up, you can add it to your mix like this, but I like to get it even smaller. So I'll meet you at the food processor. I'm going to put little bits at a time in my food processor, along with a little baking soda to keep it from sticking together. And this is the baking soda we'll be adding to our mix anyway. So, you know, I'll just get out a little bit, but I'll show you. Alright, we got about this much grated up so far. So I'm going to add this and just do it in small batches. I'm going to add a little bit of the baking soda that we're going to be using, just so it don't stick together. And then I'm going to blend it up. See? Get it a little bit more finer so it mixes real good. You don't have to do that step, but I just like to. See? So I'll finish this up and come back and show you how much we have. Alright, this is 2 bars of the Zote soap. So I think this is going to be enough. So we're only going to use 2 bars. And I'm going to meet you out on the front porch, and we'll finish mixing this all up. Alright, here's our container that we mixed and stored our last one in. And I saved a old laundry scoop for when I'm putting it in my other container, because I keep this stored in the bathroom. And just scoop it out in a smaller bowl. But what I'm going to do first is empty the borax, because sometimes it can be very clumpy or lumpy. So I can get all that This is smooth. Never got in a box where there was no lumps. And the reason why I do this outside or well ventilated, you've seen all that, like smoke or whatever from it, and it's just don't want to breathe that. So now I'm going to add a little bit of our grated soap, a little bit of our baking soda, a little bit of our super washing soda, a little bit of our color safe bleach, some of our crystals, mix this up. And there are many other recipes out there. If you want to make a smaller batch just to see if you like it, I think there's a recipe where she uses a cup of each. A cup of the borax, some of the grated soap, and a cup of the other stuff, and mixes that up. But we like it. Like I say, this is the first time I'm using the Zote soap, but I know I'm gonna like it. Alright, so I'm gonna add more of this. And just keep layering it in there and mixing it. If you want to put it in a clean garbage bag and mix it up that way, and then pour it in an airtight container, that'd be fine too. Okay, so we're mixed up real good, and I've got me a glass container. You can use any type of airtight container. Take my scoop and fill it up. And this smells wonderful. And I wash my clothes in cold water. Haven't had any problem with it. And normally you add 1 tablespoon. And like I say, I have these scoops, and these scoops are about 2 tablespoons, but I just use a scoop like that. And remember, it will not, you ain't gonna look in there and see a lot of soap, because other name brand detergents, they use fillers to make it soap and bubble, and that ain't really what cleans your clothes anyway. So, and then I've got this, and we'll just set it in there. When I need to refill it, I can. And I have a regular washing machine. I don't know about using it on those other new kind of energy efficient washing machines. You would have to research that. But then just put this up, seal it up, and when I need more, or to give some away to family and friends if they want to try it, got plenty to share. So, and like I say, this smells wonderful. So I hope you give it a try, and I have a video on my channel too, and my homemade fabric softener that we make. So you can look at that too. But I hope you enjoy.